What is going on, guys? Tempo Trades. I don't even know what to say, man. This might be a top 5 trading day of the year. This was magical. This was absolutely magical. There was 3 call outs. All 3 worked. I took a 100-point short pre-market. We'll go over them all. But I just want to say, man, this is why it is so important to survive on the choppy days. Those no news Mondays, the times when the ranges are so small. That is why you don't trade and you survive, so you can capitalize on days like today. Because if you blow your accounts on those choppy days, you can't take the trades on those accounts on days like today. Today was so easy, man. There were so many moves, so many good moves, you know? And man, if we could just get back to this, if NQ, the last 2 days have been perfect. The last 2 days have been perfect. And if we can just get some more of these, we're going to print. We're going to absolutely print. So let's get into all of the call outs here today. Here was the first call out. Basically, we swept major liquidity and then we tapped a 1 hour gap and I was looking for shorts. And then at 8:40, I called this one out on the 2-minute time frame. Now, there really wasn't the sweep at this point. I'll go into that. If we go to the hourly here, we did sweep this high, but then price continued to pump for like 50 points. So it's not really a good liquidity sweep. The main reason I took the play was just because we're rejecting this hourly fair value gap right at the 50. That and on top of the order block forming gave me a lot of confidence that this was going to reverse. You could see right here. You could see right here. So this right here is the main reason why I took the trade. We rejected right at the 50% of the fair value gap, and we formed this bearish 2-minute order block. That gives me a lot of conviction that we're starting a sell model when you pair that with all the other confluences. So I went short right there. You could see I called it out. I'm in short. I took my main trim here at about 30 points. Then we took a runner off at the 50% level, and then we took our final TP at the data low. We did get a data low because of PCE. So this right here was a data low. And I mean, this one played out perfectly, man. Absolutely textbook. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I ended up making 15, right? Yeah. I ended up making $15,428 on this trade across all my prop firm accounts. Now, some people didn't take the trade. You know, some people don't wake up early. Some people missed it. Just a good rule of thumb. I don't take pre-market trades every day, but if we get a red folder news event, I'm going to be on the chart. You know, I'm trying to trade the data setup, or I'm trying to just trade a setup with that in mind. So just keep that in mind. Always go to FOREX Factory, go to your news websites. If you know that there is a red folder news event dropping pre-market, you should be on the charts early, because if not, you would have missed this. But even if you did miss it, there was 2 other opportunities to make money. Okay, here's opportunity number 1. We have a 20-point short on ES. That was at 10:10 on the 2-minute time frame. Okay, right here. So you could see if we go, ES ended up sweeping this high right here. That is a swing high. Also ended up sweeping yesterday's London high, and it also tapped into a 1 hour fair value gap. So shorts were valid on ES. I called it out on, I think, the 1 minute. Yeah, I did. I called it out on the 1 minute right here. Called this out live on stream. The whole stream is posted, so there's no hindsight. There's no saying I faked it or whatever. Like, you could literally go back and watch the stream. 30-point short. Called this one out, and it worked all the way down to the bottom of the range. So that is off the ES sweep. There's trade number 2. And then if you somehow missed that one, we got trade number 3. Ironically, this was the hardest one to catch. The other 2 setups you didn't have to chase at all. This setup you did have to chase, unfortunately. Here is the trade right here. Basically, we come down, NQ comes down, sweeps out this hourly low right here. That is an hourly liquidity sweep. In discount, we're now looking for a reversal to back into the range. Here is a singular 2-minute IFEG. You had to chase on this. but it worked. And it worked for about 50 points, just depending on where you got your fill. So that's 3 for 3. 3 wins on 3 call outs. And this is the most I've seen. The reason I say it's like a top 3 day, this is the most I've seen my members make in a while. Like, I usually don't see this many 1,000-point days. You know, you got 1,000 from him, 800 from him, pretty much 800 from him, 1,000 from Michael. Yeah, you really don't see this much. So it looks like you guys did well. I did well. 1,400 from him. So big day, big day. And that's just this model. I never lose faith in this model. I know the last 2-3 weeks may have been tough and annoying and frustrating, but I've made way too much money and I've seen so many crazy trades. I never lose faith in this model. I just keep pushing, and well, it's just beautiful. Man, do I love being a day trader.